mayor, nigga, if you don't do this, then we ain't gonna do this.
Yeah.
We telling them we can clean up the streets. I'm gonna have all these tough-ass, supposed to be gangster rappers. We're gonna all get in the van, we're gonna travel. LA gotta be the last place because it's gonna be hardest. But we can do New Jersey, all of that. We're gonna drive to all these drug areas, right?
Yeah.
Imagine me, Redman, Tretch, Ice Cube, them type of niggas getting out, going up to the whoever's the main drug dealer on that block. Who runs shit? You know, if we get out of a van, be like, what's up, nigga? How y'all doing? What's up? Yo, who the nigga that runs shit? They gonna take us to that nigga. We invite those niggas to dinner. Invite them niggas to some Jean Perignon, steak and lobster, and be like, look, player, we asking you, not telling you, we asking you as a player to a player, can you please give us a pass to have these streets clean from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Right.
Let that be for the kids. Let them the niggas be safe during those times. No gunshots, no drug dealers. From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., y'all can have the streets back. But let us get the streets from these times. Then we can get these politicians. I talked to Al Sharpton. He said he can get the police to like chill out on those nighttime patrols if niggas can get the streets clean from 6 to 11.
Hey, but, and you know what else too though? When I talk to you face to face, I'm gonna drop some shit on you, right? Some other stuff too, right? But yeah, that's that, man. You know, I'm with all that, right? And you know, that's my type of work.
Yeah, we need power, man.
I'm telling you, hey, dig it, man.
What's up with you, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. It's your favorite non-affiliate YouTuber right here, Go-Getter, right? Views of a Go-Getter on this channel right here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Tupac and Monster Kody connection right here. A lot of people don't realize that at one point in time, Monster Kody was one of the most renowned gang members in the world at all. This brother right here wrote an autobiography, a book that grossed him 800,000 K, 800, close to $1 million. Might as well round it over to $1 million, right? Gross profits, made that money right there while he was in prison. And his autobiography pretty much has shaped many generations of gang members as we know it. As we know it, right? As we know it. Everybody that read this book back in the day, I read this book when I was a kid too, young kid too. I mean, 12, 13. And it's a book you can't put down by no means. The autobiography, Do or Die. I mean, even looking at the cover right there, I mean, this shit was a mainstream bestseller. I mean, damn. Like by now, I think everybody's probably done read it or been inspired by it or something. But ultimately, in this book, this autobiography, Monster Kody, he's the ideal gangster that I can remember from the 90s, though. That's your ideal killer be killed type of gang member that really roamed the surface back in those days.
Not no motherfuckers like old bitch ass Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Stuff they need to remember.
O'Shea's cool, right? I mean, O'Shea in the strength that the brother's an entertainer. Other than that, he ain't no gangster. He never shot nobody. He ain't from 111. He ain't from the neighborhood. Grew up on, 108th and Van Wyck, something like that. Van Wyck, some shit. He ain't no gangster. But the way he parlays, he tends to make people believe he's the real G. And to be a G means to be able to put work in and be in the street and be respected. Where you can come on 108th and Western without WC. That's some real motherfuckers.
Now I feel old as shit saying this shit out loud, right? Like back in the days, right? And now Monster Kody came up from, I believe, and I mean, anybody's free to correct me in the comments. As we know, I'm non-affiliate, but I'm going to breathe on this topic one time. He came up under Raymond Washington and Tookie Williams, right? So all the original gangsters that shaped his ideal of being a gang member, of being a Crip, so forth, right? And his cripping definitely has inspired many generations. You know what I mean? You read the book, you know, it's crazy as shit. You know, I think he had what, like 2 bodies by the age of 12, if not more. I mean, you know, definitely a serial killer, right? In the long totality of his lifespan, but that's not his claim to fame, though. It was at one point in time in his evolution, right? In one point of the man's evolution, that was his claim to fame, to gangbang and be the most gangstered out person he could ever be to his hood. But as time would go on, you know, the brother would get locked up. He'd find religion, which happened to be Islam. And I believe from there, he changed his moniker, his name, over to Sanyika Shakur, right? Or something of that sort. I have to double check it because it's been a while. But ultimately, this was one of the times that his consciousness was raised to a new level, and he was able to see things from a different point of view, and understand things at a greater peak, right? So, you know, at one point in his time, he realizes this book, this autobiography that he put out, is ultimately, you know, doing something that he didn't want it to do. He wished it wouldn't have inspired so many generations of gang men, but I mean, it wasn't generations by then, but it was so many youths, you know what I mean? Because you got to think anything in life is an ideal, right? You buy into the ideal. As a child, you buy into an agreement that this ideal is what it is, and you believe that shit. You believe it to the core. You really think this is really the truth. This is really the way. This is really how it's supposed to be. This is really what I'm here for, and you agree to those agreements. As you get older, and I'm speaking as a cat that then got older, the kicker is you start realizing as you mature that this ain't what it really is. This ain't what I bought into it as. This don't work like that. Or this ain't really, you know. And during this brother's evolution, he realized that, you know, gang banging and everything like that really wasn't, you know what I mean? Wasn't doing nothing for nothing. So to my understanding, and please correct me in the comments if y'all want to, my understanding is that he never wanted to put down his hood or stop claiming, but he became part of an organization that was like all one Crip hoods under one umbrella, but yet they was like, I don't know, I want to say like a peace treaty, right? Was they like peace treating, but they were working for the community. They were really trying to get things like revolution in progress in the community. And then at one point, I believe he broke away from that and then transcended into like the, I forget, I feel like it's like the New Africa or something like that. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because yes, this ain't in my backyard. And then to hear the conversation with him and Tupac about, you know, what they could do for the community and how they would go about setting this up for the community. Me personally, listening to this conversation is definitely motivational, and I think it's eye-opening in the sense that, you know, Tupac being 25 years old at the time of this video right here, you know, this is when he had just got signed to death row and got out for a little while. He hadn't even shot the video with Dr. Dre for California Love or dropped All Eyes on Me yet during this conversation yet, because towards the end of the interview, you know, he's telling Monster Kody that, you know, he's about to film the video for California Love. So this is like 1996. And it's sad knowing that Monster Kody was a very intelligent brother, right? Very smart, made a gang of money, did everything he did for his hood and his flag and everything that stands for. And to my understanding, he died in a homeless camp. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I've read various things that said it was connected to him being addicted to meth. And I don't know if that's just legit or not, but it's crazy how life, the flows will go through. And it's crazy how, you know, you just think, you know, at the pinnacle of his success with that autobiography, you know, nothing could get him out the hood though, right? Nothing, you know, that just, I don't want to say fueled the fire, because I don't know the brother like that. And I know he had some other arrests afterwards, but like, I think it made him more of a celebrity in his own backyard. So why would you want to motherfucking leave this area or change your life up or do anything like that when, you know, your whole ideal in existence is right here, right there. And, you know, for me, I sit back and trip on shit sometimes because, you know, I understand what an ego is. And for people who don't know what an ego is is a personified ideal of who you think you are inside your head. Now, is the ego bad? No, but an ego can swallow you up if you feel like you got to go against what's naturally what you want inside you for the sake of these others to uphold this image or that image. So that's, in my opinion, when the ego can work against you, right? But I mean, you know, you could be ego tripping and you swing your shit everywhere, right? It works in certain situations, and I mean, we all got an ego and an ideal of ourselves. We just don't let it consume us to the point that it affects others, right? And I guess some of us, right, that large do affect a whole lot of others with our ego. So, you know, it's crazy that Monster Kody couldn't get up out that situation to me, though. Even making all that money, he hit the jackpot right there. That's what everybody always want to do, right? Hit the jackpot, move around. Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I got a chance to get around, shit, I'm moving around. Shit, I'm not gonna die in the same cesspool that I've been swimming in for all my life, though. You feel me? Especially knowing how short life is, man. Sometimes, you know, the backyard, shit. Yeah, hey. Might have to put that for sale sign in the motherfucking front yard at some point. You know, might have to move away. Sometimes you might have to move away. Sometimes you might have to start anew. Sometimes you might have to see what else the world has. And, you know, I don't know. I still feel like I got a gang of more to see the world, but needless to say, this all just speaking out loud now. So without further ado, we're gonna get to this video, and you know how we always do in this video right here. We're gonna discuss down in the comments about this this conversation and what they said. If y'all make it anywhere in this video that you can hear this piece right here, man, hit me with a young like. That's all I ask for this exchange of energy right here, is that you hit your boy with a like. And if you ain't subbed up, do all that good stuff, and let's get to it.
All those New York dudes who hate the West Coast, screaming out your name.
Handling that shit.
I was passing your autobiography to niggas because they didn't understand the West Side.
Yeah, now I also heard what you did to the Hughes brothers.
Yeah,
I read that article, that interview Dream did with you.
Yeah, Hughes brothers was cowards too.
Yeah.
Man, I just been struggling out here, looking for you, man. I need some help, man.
I'm telling you, I'm here, brother. Whatever I can do, man. I'm telling you straight up. I want to plug you in.
Got to, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Start going up to the mayors of these cities and telling them, look, we got this many voters in this city. We want you to do this. We want a community center. We start hitting up Nike for the free clothes, the computer stores for the free computers for each community center. And if they don't, then shit, that's how many people we have in those cities we can regulate. You know what I mean? If we telling the mayor, nigga, if you don't do this, then we ain't gonna do this.
Yeah.
If we telling them we can clean up the streets, I'm gonna have all these tough ass supposed to be gangster rappers. Straight up. We're gonna all get in the van. We're gonna travel. LA got to be the last place because it's going to be hardest. But we can do New Jersey, all of that. We're going to drive to all these drug areas, right?
Yeah.
Imagine me, Redman, Tretch, Ice Cube, them type of niggas getting out, going up to whoever's the main drug dealer on that block. Who runs shit? You know, if we get out of a van, be like, what's up, nigga? How y'all doing? What's up? Yo, who the nigga that runs shit? They going to take us to that nigga. We invite those niggas to dinner. Invite them niggas to some Jean Perignon, steak and lobster, and be like, look, player, we asking you, not telling you, we asking you as a player to a player, can you please give us a pass to have these streets clean from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Right.
Let that be for the kids. Let the niggas be safe during those times. No gunshots, no drug dealers. From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., y'all can have the streets back. But let us get the streets from these times. Then,
now remember, Pac is only like 25 years old, having this ambition and this drive right here to see that change right there, right? That's the Black Panther Party in him, though. That's his mom's side, I say, right there, right? We know that's a Feeney side, right? That, you know, that's that part right there is speaking loud through what he wants to do and make that movement right there. I think he got a lot of valid points in there right there, especially the time frames to have the street. But I know how that shit is. You know, it ain't nobody just gonna stop making money for X amount of hours so this can go by. You know, the thing about a lot of people in the streets is they is very consumed, right? Average person in the street or average person, not saying for all, I'm sure there's always, but usually a lot of people in the street are very self-orientated, and, you know, the kicker is ain't nobody gonna stop, you know, to do this so they can miss out on money if they dealing and all that. Now, shooting and killing, that'd be I think that could actually happen with the right people in the right places and all the shit like that, because, you know, at one point in time, there wasn't all this shooting. There wasn't all these worries. This is shit that's been getting worse and worse over the years. But, I mean, it comes in waves, right? You know, and there was a time when you could just get their heads up, man to man. You know, that shit's long gone. Young cats can't take no losses. So, I mean, heaven forbid they get their ass whooped on a video, right? On a video, and then the whole world got to know they took a loss. Heaven forbid that shit happened. But, you know, I think he had a lot of valid points, and it to see Monster Kody agree with him and shit like that, that's what's up right there. To know that they really, you know, could have sparked some change and some movement right there. But, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below.
we could get these politicians. I talked to Al Sharpton. He said he can get the police to like chill out on those nighttime patrols if niggas can get the streets clean from 6 to 11.
Hey, but and you know what else too though? When I talk to you face to face, I'm gonna drop some shit on you, right? Some other stuff too, right? But yeah, that's that, man. You know, I'm with all that, right? And you know, that's my type of work.
Yeah, we need power, man.
I'm telling you, hey, dig it, man. You know, hey, I'm telling you, we got power, man.
Yeah, we need power. Power is numbers, and it's like we rappers, man. While we don't have, we got the juice, we just ain't doing nothing with it.
Because it ain't collectivized.
Right.
I tell you what. Did you see them cats in Chicago? I think they was GDs.
Yeah.
They put people in the street.
I know they be looking out for me when I come out there.
And they be running people on the ticket like for council.
I know they got them. This dude, what's his name? Some nigga they just had out there, but he lost.
Yeah, Gator.
He came close. Gator, yeah. He came close though.
Yeah, them some good cats too, man.
I went out there. They be looking out for me, but they be gang. So like the one set want me to be down with them, and the Blackstones want me to be with them.
Yeah.
And GDs be with them, but yeah, I had to run it with them in Milwaukee because that was when that little kid died, Yummy Sandifer.
Yeah, I heard you sent a shout out to him.
Yeah, I had to do the show that next day after they just killed that kid.
Yeah.
Because you heard what happened, right?
Yeah, they executed him.
Right, they executed him, and I was out there when I did the show. The gang was in the fucking audience. The whole gang had like bought out the stadium.
Damn.
So I'm rapping to the niggas that just killed this little kid, and they all screaming out "Thug Life," and I felt bad. Like, wait a minute, they got it twisted.
Yeah.
So I started cursing them niggas out, like y'all niggas is cowards. Y'all niggas cowards. Y'all killed that kid. Y'all niggas is punks, man. I hate all you niggas. I heard all you. Them niggas start throwing shit. We had to out in the stadium.
Damn.
It was tough, man. The whole gang tore up the whole neighborhood. But then I started getting letters from that area where all like the mothers, the girls was writing me like, thank you for doing that because everybody's scared of these niggas. See, that's what I want to do.
That's right.
I wonder if these gang niggas ain't gonna get straight, then I want to take them out the gang.
That's real.
Because if they don't, it's making trouble on us.
Yeah, because if you ain't part of the solution, then you part of the problem.
No doubt.
And therefore, you gonna be trying to whack us anyway.
No doubt.
See what I'm saying? So shit, you know.
If you ain't part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem right there. That's strong words right there, going back to 1996 right there. And, you know, I could side with that piece of the equation right there. You know what I mean? If they ain't going to get in line, then they need action. They need discipline needs to follow behind if they ain't going along with the solution. But yeah, and if y'all don't know who Yummy Sandifer, who they talking about right there is, Yummy Sandifer was I believe he was 14 years old out of Chicago, right? And he was part of the BDs, the Black Disciples, and he had killed somebody for the gang. I feel like he had killed like a girl or his neighbor or somebody, right? And they had he ended up getting killed by his own gang when he was about to turn himself in at that young age. He got shot 2 times in the back of the head. And that's the concert that Tupac is referring to. That's where they shot off in the air right there, and everybody had a melee right there. There was a big ass melee, and I think there was a couple other people like Spice One and a whole bunch of others that were at MC8. I think MC8 was at this concert and all that shit as well. But let me know what y'all think down below.
The girl that did this rape shit, she hooked up with the niggas that shot me.
Oh, is that right?
It's all connected. It was a big plan. I just caught it like at the end, and that's why they shot me.
Man, hey man, you gotta stay up, man. When you step through that way, man, you gotta be on point.
I ain't going through there no more. If I do, I'm going with 100 motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'll be one of them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because man, we can't be having you not here. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's what killed me, but you know what? You know what it was? Here's my problem. Just like I'm feeling you what you saying. I always, because of where my mom raised me, the way the movement is, they fucked my head up in a way. See, like you could be movement orientated, but you got the gangbang shit first in your mind.
Right.
My shit, the gangbang shit comes second to me.
Right.
And now I'm trying to make it come first because that movement shit will fuck you up. Movement shit got me loving every brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And therefore, you let every brother get next to you,
right.
And every brother got a chance to whack you.
I'm there for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nigga need money, a job, I'm with you. Niggas come up to me with guns on. Niggas be hugging me with techs on, you know?
Now, hey, that part of the conversation is powerful to me. When I hear that stuff right there, and I hear him say that he want to take the Panther, he want to take that and put that secondary in. See, he basically just saying he'd rather stay dangerous, right? He'd rather just stay dangerous. He'd rather just stay dangerous because love will get you killed, right? Having love for the ones that's closest to you and those like you to a degree We know they bite the hand that feeds them. We know they stab you in the back. We know all that right there. So, you know, that piece of that conversation helps me understand more why Pac went out the way Pac went out, though, right? Pac, why he did what he did in the MGM with over the necklace with Orlando Baby Lane, right? He really was on go time when he landed on death row and started claiming MOB. You know what I mean? He really took he put that gangster shit first and put that Panther shit secondary. And you know, we can see that that movement in all his albums, right? Starting with all his albums and getting all the way up to when he gets to All Eyes on Me, right? All Eyes on Me signified a whole new Pac right there. He on death row, just got out of prison. He on $1 million bond right there. So this explains a lot more his thinking around that time right there. So it explains why he talking to Monster Kody too, because you know, I try to do my research on Monster Kody and find like why they even having this conversation, like how far do they go back? And, you know, I couldn't find too much information on that, but, you know, listening to the eagerness in Monster Kody's voice and this like right here, like this must be one of the first couple times talking, if not the first, I feel like, because I mean, they're both energetic to talking to one another. Maybe it ain't they first, you know what I mean? Maybe it's they second, but they both got an eagerness in their voice. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
But dig this though. You know what? The thing is, man, we got to be individuals too inside the movement and whatever we're involved in, right? For instance, we got to be able to differentiate between cats that are firm and cats that ain't firm. And sometimes it takes some time of a test, right? You know, but when we talk about, for instance, me, man, you know, I am who I am. I survived through what I survived through by being intelligent, by not allowing cats to outsmart me, put me in precarious positions where I can get whacked, right? So I choose my friends very, very carefully. And I understand that there's layers and layers of friends, you see? There's some I hold close to the body, man, like a vest, and there's others I hold at arm's distance, and some I just look at, and some I don't even fuck with, right? But the circle is small, but the ones that are in there, I believe are trustworthy, right? For instance, you and I have been primarily through the same shit, man, in our lives.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? And we're like 10 years apart, almost. Man, you got the courage of a gunfighter. When I read that shit, what happened when Dream Hampton wrote that piece, down there with the pigs, right? Yeah. I was like, it's my boy, man.
No doubt,
you know what I'm saying?
See, that's another problem. I'm helping another nigga. Nigga, I don't even know. Nigga in the middle of the street getting beat up. I'm helping him. He run off and don't even help me.
Yeah.
But that's really the end of the conversation, at least that I want to put in this video right here. If y'all want to find the video, all y'all got to do is search YouTube, Tupac, Monster Kody. You find the whole conversation. It's pretty good. You talk about John Singleton, you know, the brothers that shot the Menace to Society movie and all kinds of shit in the conversation. It's pretty lengthy conversation right there. But if y'all made it this far in the video, man, show your boys some love for even putting you on to this conversation in this video, if you will, with one of them likes. If you ain't subbed up, sub up to the channel, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.